Hi guys, so for today's busted out video, I have this set of Griffin rocking dies, and I come across them every once in a while. What happens is I have a tub here, and whenever I order things that I want to make a tutorial of, I put them in that tub. And I see this one every once in a while, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And so it just popped into my head that I want to try it out, because recently I had seen one in a swap, and I'm like, oh, you know what, I should try mine out. So when I looked it up right now, I had ordered this April 30th, 2021. So just shy of a year of having this and not using it yet, but sorry, yeah. So it's available again, is what I was gonna say. I think it was still available, but it went out and then it came back. But anyway, so they are available right now. They're on HSN, and it's just a little rocking card. So you use this mechanism here, and I guess it came out for whatever creative event from like last November, not 2021, but the one before, I suppose. I don't know. So, but they had gotten, I guess, just this part, and then we have this part here, which is the decorative portion, and this is the actual rocking portion. And so we'll try it out. So whatever we can layer up, have some fun here. I don't think it's going to take too long. I mean, it depends on what you're going to put on it, right? And that's always what takes me the longest to choose. But you need the base, you need the little hinge, and then whatever you want to put on top as far as layers and things, right? So, yeah, I think I'm just going to get to it. I mean, it doesn't look like there's much to it other than you're decorating. And once you put this together, all you pop it on the front there. So, I am going to grab some papers. And, of course, I already like the pinks that are depicted here. But let me see what I can do. Actually, I still have a stack of paper here from when I did the mini albums over. Or, not mini, the ribbon-bound journals. So maybe I'll grab some of this paper. Oh, maybe I'll find some of that pearlescent pink for the card base. Yeah, so let me see what I want to do as far as the base, and then we'll go from there. You know what? I'm just going to pull this 5x7 piece of paper out of this collection, because this is about 5x7-ish. And then I was actually going to just make the card. I don't know why I have this scrap of purple paper. From this stuff, the positive thoughts, because I thought, oh, that'll be pretty, because I haven't used this in a while, or, I ordered not too long ago, but it wouldn't be busted out. It would just be some new paper that I want to use. But, I really do want to use this decorative die, and I don't want to use that gorgeous paper. You're not even really going to see that much. So I will use this. It's very basic, what's going on there. But maybe I'll use the pearlescent paper from here. I'm running out of my pearlescent pink, finally. I don't even know where it is. I was like, I always have a stack of pearlescent pink paper next to me. Nope. So, ooh, these are pretty. Hold on, I don't even know if these will coordinate, but I might have to go with like this green color, which is weird, but yeah, let's use this green one. Because the rest of them are just kind of not, well, this one might match too. These are really pretty colors. And that's just going to be the rocking card base, so I don't really care, you know what I'm saying, as far as the color. Let's see. So I'll probably cut both of these things from this green paper. It is pearlescent, so it's going to be slippy, when I go to glue things together, but that's okay. I think all we need, let me see, is just the two pieces, right? Cut and emboss a rocking card base and a rocking hinge. Fold along the score lines on each. Okay. And then we'll go from there. So I'm just going to run these guys through. Oh, let me tell you the size of this. Sorry, guys. Almost 5 inches by 5 1/4 almost, and then this guy is the larger die I'm looking at. It's like 7 1/8 by 5 1/8 because the metal, has the extra. So it basically makes you a 5x7 oval. And you know what? I just jumped right in. I forgot to really discuss this. So we have the outer die. We have this inner one that makes a beautiful matte layer, cuts its own edge. And then we have, so that center piece will still be there. And then we have this little cutie, little frame. No, not frame. It's a matte because it still will have the center. And this guy also another little matte. Okay, I'll run these through and I'll be right back real quick. And while I'm at it, I'll also cut this guy. Ooh, that's interesting. So this is a 5x7 piece of paper, and I guess it'll cut right to the edges, but I'll probably have to tilt it a little bit to get this in here. That is so weird. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I think I got it right there. Like if I tape that down. Okay, so I'll run that through, and then I'll run this guy through in a color of paper that I think coordinates back to whatever's going on here, even though you're not really going to see much of it. So I'll run this one through, and if it has embossing, it has a little embossability there, I will rubber mat it or whatever. You know, I'm going to use the Spellbinders Platinum machine, so I will use the rubber mat and pass it back through to get that embossing. And as always, if you're using a rubber mat when you go to do that portion, just make sure if any little bits pop up, you know, you get rid of them, because they'll emboss right back into your project. And put your rubber mat and go back through. Okay guys, so here are the base pieces, and I guess I'll pop these out. I found this piece of paper, I'm like, oh, this will work, and then it's barely the purple color, you know. That's kind of funny. Okay, Dorian just woke up, so he's upstairs getting ready for school, taking a shower if you hear some commotion there. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh. Pop some of that out, but very, very pretty. Look at that. Okay. So, let's see here. Alright, we'll use that in a little bit. So for this guy, I'm holding it just the way they have in the picture, just so it'll be basically the same. So of course this one goes up in the center because it's like the bottom of the card, right? So it's facing down, and then these guys just get pushed back in. I mean, it's that easy. So whether you're pushing that guy down and that guy down, it'll just kind of do its thing here. So I'm just trying to get those guys going before I get this here going. And as you're doing it, it kind of just wants to fall into place. I don't know if you can see that. Of course, we can control it a little bit. This guy wants to get out there, get a little wonky. Okay. And if you want to bring out your bone folder, do what you do. So that's what it looks like. I'll hold it there for a minute in case anyone needs to see that. So yeah, it just kind of pushes back. As you're doing this part, this kind of wants to do it anyway. Okay, and this guy, they're doing what they're calling a, it says M fold, but you know, whatever. You're just going to, okay, this is the back of it, this is the front. It's going to be hidden inside anyway, so I'm not sure that it matters that much. But let's just fold it in the center, the nice side facing me, and then back on those other two little tabs. So it's an M, you know, that's kind of what they're showing you. And what they're showing you here is that you want to put glue on these tabs. And I'm going to use a wet glue, so I'm going to have to hold it for a little bit since this is pearlescent paper. It's a little bit slippery. But you guys, this is pretty quick. And then again, your decoration, right? So it's interesting, in this picture, they're showing you that you need to turn this upside down. And let's say it's this way, right, in the picture. That's fine. That doesn't really matter. This is the same whichever way you put it. Sorry, so I don't want to misspeak. So you have this, and you have your little M fold. And in the picture, it looks like the tabs are out going this way, but it's not. See the little M, like the where it goes in? It goes this way. But to be honest, I don't think it matters. If you end up sticking it this way or you stick it this way, it's only going to open as much as this opens anyway, so whatever. But let's just put it in here. And they have it pushed a little bit further in. I feel like I remember her examples, it was kind of like out here. But I'm just placing it down. And I'll see about if that's center or not. And I'm using a wet glue, so you know, gotta get my finger in there. And I'm just gonna hold this down until it sets up, so I will be back. You know what, while that's doing its thing, I'm sure when I let go it'll be okay. I'm just making sure I didn't glue it together also. I'll just put it to the side over here with like a bottle of glue on it or something to keep it a little bit of weight. And with this guy, I think, I haven't cleaned it out yet. But you know, you can put dimensionals on this to keep it away from the base, or you can glue it straight down. I mean, what is it that you want to do? I think for this one I am going to glue it straight down and then have dimension coming from like the stickers or whatever else I use, or maybe one of the other layers. So I'm just going to take a moment to clean this out and just put glue around the edge. Sometimes I leave, when it's lacy like this, I'll leave it kind of doing its own thing, but this time I'm going to glue it down. And what I mean by that is, like, I'll put glue in the center and leave the edges so that they kind of ruffle, but or just look free floating. But not today. So today I'm going to put glue right down in here and all in these bits, okay? And then I'll just stick it down exactly the way it's supposed to be layered up. Well, I went to, oh, sorry. Sometimes I'll restart that, but no well. When I went to grab stickers, I just put something on top of this just to keep it flat. And let's bring this guy back. So basically we have this piece, this is your base, and you're gluing to this side. It looks a little more finished on the back side because you don't see all this, but you're going to glue this guy onto here. So it's kind of interesting because it is going to show a little bit, the bottom part that's green or whatever. Well, I chose green. And once it's glued down, then you know you have that rocking. Now, if you put it all the way down here, it's not going to rock because these pokies are there. So you have to basically put it as low as you can is what I would do. I would put it like there. The most clearance that I can get from that, you know. Very cool. What I'm going to do is, since I don't know exactly what's going on, I'm going to put glue up here. And I'm going to glue it down first, and then I'll decorate. I'm going to put glue to here, and I'm going to put glue on here, just to those bits that I saw. And that should be enough. Maybe a little more over here, obviously. That very base might be showing. I probably shouldn't have put that last piece that I did, but I did. Oh well. Okay, yes. Yep. Should have gone with my gut instinct the first time. Keep the glue a little higher. Okay, and I'm just looking at the center. Little pokey, what I would consider the center. And that's where I'm going to glue that. Okay, just so it will keep rocking without these little guys. Okay. I'll hold this down. It looks so funny because I had to turn my paper a little bit weird, right? Because I had that 5x7, so it looks like it's crooked, but it's not. The paper is kind of going like this, the pattern. But other than that, it's not crooked. I don't know if you can see without that messing with your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna let that set up for just a little bit, and then actually we can leave it like this maybe, so I can see what's going on. I just grabbed some stuff. I was like going to use the mini birthday stickers and sentiments, but then I saw this nearby, and I thought, well, bring in some flowers, that would be cute. So let me see if I go from there and then add the birthday stuff. And then do we stick with the purple flowers, or like this one has red and purple in it, and then maybe a purple sentiment. This one back here, oh, this one back here is more, you can't really see that base paper, but this one's kind of more of what's going on in the base paper. So maybe we go with something like that. This one's pretty too, but let's see. Have a fabulous birthday on your birthday. It's your birthday. We have light purple, we have dark purple. Maybe this one can make it a little bit lighter. Those are interesting colors. Okay, let's see. I might bring green back up in there. I guess I wanted to. So I'm going to dig through these and just see what might be cute to tuck in here and there, if it even fits anything else. And I'll be right back. So you guys know I have a less is more policy, but I think we're good here. So I'm going to do is stick this one down first. Now the birthday set does have oval shapes, but for now I'm just going to go with this. And some of these are really beat up just because the way they're kind of thrown in the bag. So I was looking at this one champagne bottle. I thought that would be really cute, but nah. And then this one, I'm going to use the stickiness, but as you can see, it needs to something in the center. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of some support here, just to keep that off. Because once you put this in an envelope, it gets squished. It's gonna like want to cave in that center piece possibly, and then it's gonna be sticky. So we don't want all of that happening. I'm trying to see if this is just like centered or okay. Okay, we have that piece there. And then this guy, since this has some height, I need this guy to be a little bit higher than that. So I'm not going to use the sticky back on this sticker. I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm not going to push that down quite yet. And then I love these little cupcakes. So this one I'm going to use the stickiness, and then the other one I'm just going to pop it up. Oh my goodness, come on. I'm not quite pushing that down yet. Okay, yeah. Looks good. Might have to pop this guy up with one of those. And then a lower profile dimensional. Sometimes you gotta mix and match heights. So I don't know if you can see, this one's higher than this one. But since I'm not gonna put another one, like this one already has two other bits that can hold it down. Now that I'll push it down. This one doesn't, so I need one piece that's going to stick to this area and one piece that's doing its own thing. It doesn't have to be too laid back. That's cute. Okay, and that is it for me. So, let's see. That back drives me nuts. I'll probably put like a little card, obviously, so you can write. But there it is, a little rocking card. And so yeah, you just want to keep it, you know, just about level so that it's not too heavy on one side. If you have too many things on one side, it's going to want to just go to that one side and maybe even tip over. So, I mean, I think I did a good job of spreading out the weight of it. Really cute. I mean, it's it's inventive, it's different, and really quick. I mean, other than making your choices. So, alright guys, well, thanks for watching this Busted Out. You know, if you have it, bust it out, and if not, and if you're interested, I'll have the link in the description box. Is available again. So I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.